What up? What up? What up? What
Woo!
up? When you see these beautiful faces, you hear that theme music. We are the Let's Get Canceled podcast. I'm your boy Tommy with an H. I'm the voice of the people. I speak for y'all.
And I'm your boy, Big Tech Dog, your favorite friendly, lovable loudmouth. Hey, yo, cousin.
What up, cousin?
You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's
Let's
get
get
canceled.
canceled. All right, so on tonight's episode, our main topic is gonna be one's gotta go. You know, Tech's always finding some garbage, putting me to the test, trying to make sure that he's trying to send me to hell, y'all. He's trying to send me to hell. He's gonna make me. We got to pick between some goats, so that's gonna be our main story. We'll let you know who they are in just a moment. Shedeur Sanders ended up going to the combine. Not really doing much at the combine. There was some words that were said about this young man after the combine. So we're going to speak on that just a little bit. But we're going to start tonight with a story that happened earlier last week. LeBron James ran into Stephen A. Smith.
Yes, he did.
He ran into Stephen A. Smith at a Laker game in LA and made sure that it was on site. Y'all niggas always talk about this on site.
LeBron about that life,
with
boy.
his eyes on that man and said, "If it's let's handle this." So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to show you the clip of what that incident was. I did go find that, so I'm going to put that here. And Tech, after seeing that, I just want to know, as a father, because again, I don't have any kids of my own. But I have helped out with a couple. But as a father, how do you feel about LeBron's stance? And then we'll go into what Stephen A. had to say after that. So
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know specifically, absolutely what was said. We got some interpretations. Some people think they can read lips real good.
I do.
All I know is, and we'll talk about it in a minute, specifically what Stephen A. said.
Mm-hmm.
But we all know Stephen A. is not the biggest LeBron fan.
Right.
They've had this little tit for tat going back for years now. Right. So here comes LeBron's son. Now, the hard part is I'm a dad, and I got 3 basketball playing sons.
Exactly.
There's not going to be I've sat in the stands and I've heard, like, one of my sons was coming down court and they were like, "Oh my God, pass the ball." So like yelling like that, not knowing that that's my son. So they're yelling at him to get the ball out of his hands. And in my head, I'm going, he's the number 1 scorer on the team. What you mean pass the ball? Why would he? But anyway, that's not the point. That's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm used to, I can take that type of stuff. I can take you not liking my son's game. You can't call him no names now. Like, "Oh, that was a garbage shot." It's okay. "Oh, he's garbage." We'll get you punched in the mouth. You understand the difference? You see what I'm saying? So there's like I'm in the stands like, "That's a garbage shot." You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that? You know, I say stuff like that. But as a father, no other grown man is going to talk directly at my son in a negative way. And when I say directly at, I don't care if you got a platform like one of these, like a podcast like this, or whether you're talking in an interview, whatever it is, you don't get to directly attack my son, especially if you and I got beef. Everything you say, regard whether you meant it or not, everything you say is going to sound like, "Oh, now you're going at my son because you don't like me," and that'll get you messed up.
But here's what I've got a question about. Again, not being the parent there, but he's critiquing the game. He's not critiquing your child as a person or as a man. He's critiquing as all player. And in that instance, as a father, is that not something that you can take and understand? Like you said, he can say that was a trash shot, or that kid's trash for taking that shot.
No. The second one is no good. I'm gonna tell the reason why is because you can say that's a trash decision. It's a trash shot. That was a poor. That was a bad choice. That was a trash choice. But when you say you're trash because, then now you've taken it off of the game and you've put it on me directly. Now, here's the other thing that I believe. I believe that had Stephen A. Smith been somebody like a Shaquille O'Neal or a Kenny Smith, I won't say Charles Barkley, but like some other sports commentator who is known for having a balanced view of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like doesn't go personal, doesn't go at, but you know what I'm saying? Or somebody that LeBron respected in journalism, whatever, said, hey, this kid's got a whole lot more growing up to do. He's not up to the level to be in the NBA. I don't think it would have been that confrontation. But because of the bad blood in the past, and give you an example, the coaches on my son's team, I could hear one of the coaches yell, "Oh, what are you, stupid? You should have took that shot." Now, he can't say that while I'm sitting there in practice. You know what I'm saying? But like a coach is a coach, and I trust these coaches with my sons. So I understand that dynamic. But when you got a problem with me, if you and I get into an argument, and then you want to try and go coach my son, and then I hear you say that to him, and I didn't hear you say that to nobody else. Middle of the game, third quarter, like LeBron did. I'm coming to see you, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming to see you.
And from my lip reading skills have shown me, it's, bro, leave my kid out of this, bro. I don't care, bro. Leave my kid out of this.
Right.
And for a 55th pick in a draft to be mentioned at all, regardless of who his father is,
right?
For a 55th pick to be mentioned, for me, it's just clickbait. It is just you need some eyeballs, so you decide to talk about Bronny.
No,
now,
Bronny is so.
Why? Because Bronny's in the G League, averaging 25 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and Bronny's comes up to the NBA and sits on the end of the bench.
Right,
he plays in garbage time like most 55th. Actually, most 55th picks don't even make teams. They end up in the G League relegated, and they're just there. So for him to come up and sit on the end of a bench, so be it. So why are we even speaking of him? The team's up by 30
because he's Bronny James.
Fourth quarter. Right. So again, there's no need to bring him up unless you're looking for some content to get some clicks, because there's no other reason to discuss him. To say that he doesn't belong in the NBA, he's not really in the NBA. This kid's a G League player who comes up and sits on the end of the bench to watch the Lakers play. But this kid is not an NBA player. So for Stephen A. or anyone else to bring him up as if he's taking a spot from someone or he's an actual NBA player, this dude is a G League ball player. He's doing what he needs to do over there. But for you to say he's only on the Lakers because his dad's LeBron James, first of all, so fucking what? And then after that, it's, but he's really not on the Lakers. And that's where for LeBron to say leave him out of this, like why is he in this to begin with? He's not a Laker. This boy plays for the South Bay or whatever it is.
Listen, you're speaking from the standpoint of a Lakers, or not a Lakers fan, but an objective watcher.
Right.
And the problem with this whole situation is that, like LeBron, and I don't doubt it, like LeBron, he feels like this was not an objective observance. This was a subjective attack.
Okay.
So Stephen A. is now. I don't see it the same way that. Well, this is a kid who's in the G League. This isn't just a kid in the G League.
Right.
This is LeBron James' son. So anytime you can click bait, I wouldn't go that far, but I would say, well, it's a slow news night. What can we pull up? Oh, well, of course, we can always. Where's Bronny? How's Bronny look? Now, here's where my problem comes in with Stephen A. Everybody else was talking about the fact that Bronny is looking like a stud in the G League. Like he is balling. Now, that's balling versus that level talent.
Right. Exactly.
So are you really talented if you're the best? Are you you're the smartest dumb person I know? You understand what I'm saying? Like that's how that feels. But the thing is that for him to take that angle while everybody else takes he's really developing, he's really trying to get some tools under his belt. That's where I feel like maybe Stephen A. is going a little over the line. And where, as a matter of fact, you tell us what exactly Stephen A. had to say in response. Because remember, at the time, looking at that video right now, Stephen A. stood there. LeBron sunned him, bro. Like he was just had his hands down, nothing. I don't care who you are. You could be Jean-Claude Van Damme, you don't get to walk up on me and start waving and rah-rah in my face, and my hands are down by my side.
It's one thing to be a keyboard warrior. It's one thing to talk from behind that camera, but when you got 6'8", 260 in front of you, sometimes you got to sit there and take it.
You're right. So
sometimes you just have to sit there and take. Here's what Stephen A. had to say.
But to be quite honest with you, to be in that moment, to have LeBron look at me the way that he did, for me to be a father of 2 daughters, for me to know what fathers, how much love fathers have for their children, and to hear what he had to say, it was all about his son. It was almost as if he was saying, you know, you and I, because he and I don't necessarily vibe, it's high and by, we keep it moving. Neither of us lose sleep over it. And it's been that way for years. But it was like he was saying, keep that between me and you. Almost as if he was thinking that anything that I said about Bronny was a result of him.
So as you see, Stephen A. had a lot to say. We didn't play it all because there's way too much. Y'all can go find the clip. I'll put a link to it in the description here on both the audio and the video side of this. However, there was a point that he had to make of when he was speaking to LeBron, he was not speaking to the basketball player. LeBron was speaking to him as a father.
Right.
And him trying to explain a way that LeBron put his son in this position by saying that he was better than some of the NBA guys already and putting him on this pedestal. I get it, but you still don't have to bring up this kid's name when you bring up his father. That does not, he's saying that LeBron put this kid in a bad situation by having him drafted. Stephen,
right.
You don't have to bring this kid up ever. Until he's
in the league.
Until he's actually doing something in the league. You don't have to bring this kid up ever. So
not in a negative light. The thing is, it's always going to be a good story to hear how Bronny is doing in the
good, bad, or indifferent though. Even if Bronny's
right.
down there in the G League sucking it up. Okay. Say he's not doing well over there. He still needs some development, but to say that he doesn't deserve when there have been so many who
I think that's where the line is.
Or you set him up for failure by bringing him here, like, sir.
Saying somebody in the G League doesn't deserve to be in the NBA is like saying fish are wet. Like we know that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, why are we even?
But most of the second round pick, most of the drafts from this year are in the G League.
Right, but I mean, think about, we didn't have a big turnover the last 4 or 5 seasons. We didn't lose any major, maybe like Dwayne Wade in the last like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, you lost your Dwight Howards here and there. Your Melos have gone, but no real star power.
Right, nobody who was currently so them moving on. Nobody who eclipsed the current star. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people retired while Jordan was playing. But guess what? It wasn't a huge fanfare outside of their franchise because the GOAT was still playing. Well, right now the GOAT is still playing. So we didn't have this big hit of, oh man, we lost everybody at the same time. So now they're looking for a new face now because LeBron's getting old.
Right.
Now he's not playing like he's old. God, dog.
Still.
But anyway, so there's no point in bringing him up.
He scores enough points for his kid. you pretty much shut the hell up. He scores enough points for the kid. He does enough. Yeah. He does enough for the kid. So again, just as a parent, I just wanted to ask you the question: did you think LeBron handled this correctly? And you think yes? Even though Stephen A. says he should not have checked him in public because he knows how to get in contact with him. He knows his number. You still think the way that he handled it in public during the game, you think that was appropriate?
I think both of them are right. Because I feel like if I hear something that you say about one of my kids and I have a way to get in touch with you, I'm going to do that. But I'm also a busy man. Mm-hmm. So if I'm in the middle of doing something now, if I'm out and I'm like, you know what? When I got a day off on Sunday, I'm going to call him and we're going to have this conversation, bro. You don't have to see me. You don't have to talk to me face to face. But then I run into you Friday. Hey, I got time right now, nigga. I didn't have the ability to set aside 20 minutes, but I got time to give you these 30 seconds. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to walk past you in that, because if it had gone the other way, if he had walked by and seen Stephen A. and just
called
like
him
looked
later.
at him and walked up and then called him later,
You could have
he'd
talked
have
to
been
me.
like, "Oh, nigga, you saw me already." Now all of a sudden, I ain't even
Yeah.
said nothing since then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think they're both right. Yes, ideally, especially when you're at the level of a LeBron James or Stephen A. Smith, that's the conversation that y'all have privately off camera, because everybody like us are going to be on camera somewhere, like trying to guess how it should
Everybody's
win.
recorded and everybody's looking at the demeanor.
Right.
Everybody's looking at your body language. Everybody is looking, trying to read, like you say, read those lips and see exactly what this
Right.
man was talking about. So,
Right.
yeah, again,
It'll be what it'll be.
Yeah, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be.
I don't think it's any sweat off of either one of them back. I mean, it's LeBron James. He's the greatest sports athlete arguably of all time. I don't think so, but that's another conversation.
And then Stephen A. Smith just got $100 million contract that day.
And extend like that day. But hey, did you see the way Stephen A. Smith was looking, y'all? Stephen A. Smith looked like a beat puppy, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like somebody done stole that nigga's Snicker bar, bro. Like,
you can't give me $100 million and then I have to come back on here the next day.
Nigga, you give me $100 million and I walk in my house and half of my house is full of shit. I don't give a damn. I had the greatest day ever. You hear me? You hear me?
Right now, we on. And the next day, I'm going on like, hey, bitch, LeBron was cussing me out last night after I got my $100 million.
Right.
Like, fuck that nigga. That's what it would have been.
I'm about to cry. Somebody pass me that stack of $100 bills over there.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
LeBron's mad at me.
Yeah. Oh no.
We definitely would not have had any issues with that.
I salute any father. I've said this before. I don't like the way everybody kind of immediately pushed LeBron to being the greatest of all time type of dude, because I still think that title is held by Michael Jordan. But I've looked at this man's character over his entire career. You can say your comments about the way he left Cleveland to go to Miami. You can say the way he could. It doesn't matter. This man has been the consummate father, the consummate husband, the consummate role model, and I salute any black man who stands up and does. Same thing with LeVar Ball. Like I'm the same way with him. Like I don't like the stuff that he says, and I was one of the guys making jokes like, "Oh, he about to screw it up for his boys," but that nigga barked and yelled all three of his sons into multi-millionaires.
Yes.
Salute to you, sir. Yes. So any black father who's doing what he needs to do, especially one who doesn't mind standing up to whoever on behalf of his son, I can't say nothing but salute to you, brother.
Kind of like Coach Prime. And hey, the combine was last week also. The combine was last weekend, the weekend before that. Now you had some you got some beef, huh? You got some beef?
Just a little bit.
Talk to me about it.
I think I sent you a video, and it was the top 10 fastest 40 times from the NFL Combine, right? I think the fastest was a 4.25.
Something stupid. Yeah.
Something ridiculously fast like that, right? The average was 4.3. 4.32, 4, something like that.
Here it is. Y'all go ahead and watch these. Y'all go ahead and watch.
So now, the reason I brought that up was because y'all remember Cat Williams had an interview
a year ago. It's been a whole year.
Hey, I don't care. Me and you have had this argument about this.
Every time somebody runs, you want to bring up Cat.
I bring it up because he's a liar. That nigga said he runs a sub 4.40. That means he's NFL Combine ready right now. That's ridiculous, bro. That's ridiculous.
But no, here's Cat. Here's Cat running. Right. And what I'm gonna try to do, y'all just watch this. Watch this.
Here he goes.
No.
Nope. What was that time on there, bro? Tell me that was sub 4.4. That was not sub 4.4.
He was just trying to show y'all what I can do, what it can be. Nah, I'm not.
And that's impressive if you didn't say you could run it significantly faster.
He wasn't on the track. He wasn't in his right shoes. He ain't had the right shorts on. He had
that nigga went and got a crew of people to record this. You don't just happen to have a nigga with a stopwatch and a come on, bro. Like you give this man a whole lot of credit.
Coach, they think I'm lying. Coach, they think I'm lying. Watch me do this. And then Buddy goes out there.
How did you end up somewhere with a coach? Where are you at? Coach, that's what I'm talking about. Like he just got a coach from nowhere. Like you don't just walk around with coaches. I know coaches, and I don't be around them niggas.
You pull up to a gym to go pick up a kid. He got kids. Maybe he was going to pick up a kid. Maybe he was going to scout a location for a show. You never know. You never know.
You are the.
I gotta stop clock on my phone. I can do it on my phone. You are the
king of telling me that I be shooting these niggas bad. That right there, sir. That right there, sir, you are a bail bondsman. You hear me? You are that dude. Come on, bro. But anyway, listen, that's not the main point.
That's not the point of this.
Talk to me, bro. What's going on?
I knew he was gonna have some beef there.
You got doggone right. You got doggone right.
But the reason that we came into this discussion about the combine was Shedeur. Shedeur went to the combine. I think he ran his 40, but I don't think he threw. He went and did some interviews. And after the combine was completed, there have been some executives coming out saying that he was a little arrogant.
Yeah.
And
you do know his daddy, right?
I was thinking that. Like, do you not know the pedigree of this young man, for one?
Yeah.
And also, going back to our discussion from last week of trying to make sure that white folks feel comfortable.
Right.
This young man is everything that they hated about us. I am confident in myself. I really don't care that you don't like me. And I'm not going to be grateful for an opportunity that I earned.
Right.
And I think when you get to the combine, I think it's more of a point where they want you to be like, thank you, sir, for allowing me this opportunity to come and speak to you, instead of you're welcome that I took my time to come and see you.
You are outside of your ever-loving mind.
And I think
I was with you all the way up until that last part. Nigga, let's be honest. I'm going to tell you like this. Hey, everybody, listen up. The Let's Get Canceled podcast has $10 million to put in your pocket if you can come and show me that you're the best engineer, audio engineer. And then everybody's going to come. If you expect me, you've worked hard and you've gone to school and you've put in the hours and the time and the years of hard work and sweat, crawling around under stages and everything else, and you've got this skill, and you're coming and you're asking me to give you $10 million for this skill, the first thing out of your mouth better be, thank you, sir.
No,
thank you for this opportunity, sir. You must be out your ever-loving mind, nigga. I'm not thanking you for coming and doing something I'm about to pay you very well for.
Because you know what? As soon as you say no, nigga, I got 30 more opportunities over here to do this. Go ahead. Which one? Also, guess what's happening? I am giving you a fucking service that's gonna make you even more than that $10 million you're giving me. So ain't no fucking thank you. I've earned this. Give me what I earned.
You didn't earn me to pay attention to you. You did not earn me to pay attention to you.
Nigga, no, you did not. The only reason I'm here is because you told me to come. You told me to come.
The NFL told you to come. The NFL told you to come. If you want me to stand over here and watch
you saw something in me that says come do this.
I saw something in you.
You know how many niggas don't get invited?
You and 40
You know how many niggas don't get invited? You know how many niggas don't get those interviews because the teams don't want them?
The Dallas Cowboys invited you. If you think the Dallas Cowboys is the one that invited you, that's wrong. You're absolutely wrong. You're absolutely wrong. If you think the Dallas Cowboys is the one that invited you to the combine,
no, not to the combine. I'm talking about to the interview. Because those teams invite you to come in and do those individual interviews. Now the league invites you to come out there and get on the slave block. The team invites you to get on the
stop.
The league invites you to get on the slave block.
Wait. I may have misunderstood you.
Because
I thought we were talking about
The combine?
The combine itself.
To get on the slave block?
To get
no.
on
No.
the
The league
block,
sends
right.
out those invites, but I'm talking about you coming into here and getting those individual interviews with those teams. Just like when Coach Prime, just like when Coach Prime says he went to a team and they said, he was like, when do you pick? They said, we got the 10th pick. He was like, oh, I ain't even gonna waste y'all time. I won't be available, and walk the fuck out of there. Like that's a confidence in yourself, knowing that, yeah, I don't really need you.
Hey, what's the difference between confidence and arrogance?
When you're black, it's arrogant, and when you're not, it's confidence.
So you never been called arrogant by a black person?
Yeah, but they act like white people.
You ain't never been called arrogant by a nigga?
Nah, ain't no nigga ever called me arrogant. That nigga was like, boy, you be wildin'. They just be like, boy, you be wildin'.
That's the same thing, nigga. That's what that means.
You be wildin', you just be wildin', boy.
Oh shit.
Like nigga, you don't give a fuck, huh?
Now, let me ask you a question. Then. I'll ask you this. Do you think that Shedeur is number 1 pick?
No.
Why not?
I don't think his poise in the pocket is going to put him above what Cam Ward is. He and Cam Ward are a similar player, but Cam's patience and poise in the pocket, to me, gives him that little bit of an edge.
I'll agree with you. I watched Shedeur this season, and it was kind of like, it feels like if you run, you're good. If you throw, you're good. Your decision making on when to run and when to throw is a little offbeat. Like, so that little hitch, milliseconds, is what either can be a first down or a sack. You know what I'm saying?
Or an interception.
Or an interception. You're right.
And with him, I think a lot of that we saw early on was him trying his best not to throw the ball away and taking sacks that he should not have. And again, it's good for your pass percentage, but on film and what I'm looking at from you, I'm seeing, okay, that's a decision that you don't need to make. And in the NFL, that could be a fumble or something of that ilk. And what I see of Cam Ward is a poise in the pocket that when things break down around him, he's not bailing out. Because you would see Shedeur a lot of times bail out, do a big loop-de-loop, and then lose 12, 15 yards as opposed to taking a 3-yard sack early on or getting the ball out of his hand. But again, it's going to knock your completion percentage down. But again, it doesn't put us at a 3rd and 27 as opposed to what it was. So those.
Now let me ask you this then.
Mm-hmm.
We know who, on paper and in reality, is the better quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But if you owned the Jaguars, who would you draft?
The Jaguars have Trevor Lawrence, and they love that.
Well, all right, forget. You know what I'm talking about. I'm saying I said that because you're in Duval, nigga. Like, who would you draft if you had the option?
Of those two?
Yeah.
Travis Hunter. Fuck the both of them. I don't care about either one of them niggas. Give me Trav. I got a 2-for-1. I'm drafting.
You got to pick a quarterback.
I'm drafting.
You got to pick a quarterback.
I would take my chances letting Travis play quarterback. I'm monster, man. He's a beast. No, but for me, seriously, I think. Oh man, I think I would probably go with Cam Ward right now. I think I would pick Cam Ward right now. And
I can see you saying that if you were the Patriots or if you were the Cowboys,
but not because Cam's not gonna. If I need to sell tickets.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so that was the
okay. So the Oakland Raiders right now need a quarterback. They're not in Oakland. They're Las Vegas now. So you need to get people to Vegas. Do you think Shedeur could get folks to come to Vegas? The way that young man acts.
At a minimum, the first half of the season. Yeah.
First three seasons, I think, because they're gonna come out there just to see the show.
Right, and that's the thing. So that's what I'm saying. Like with Shedeur, does he deserve, based on his skill level, to be the first pick? No, I think the person in the draft who deserves the first pick over everybody else is what you said, Travis Hunter. But if you need a quarterback,
right,
and you're not going to get a bad quarterback in Shedeur, you're just going to get a not as good quarterback as this guy, but
not a complete package, right?
Right, but you're going to put butts in seats.
What you saw was that young man wins.
What'd you say?
That young Shedeur, he has grit. That young man wins. He's not afraid of any moments. Like he does. But he comes with prime, and that's the other thing. If you do not have a strong front office and a strong head coach, you do not need to pick Shedeur because he comes with Coach Prime. And Coach Prime is going to be sitting there in Colorado talking about his team, and then inevitably it's going to come up. Man, what's going on down there, man? Hey, dog, what's going on?
All I know, listen, all I know is that y'all saw the boy. He can spin it. He can spin it.
What's going on down there, dog? I done talked to him. So that's going to be a thing where your head coach is going to have to be able to deal with the noise coming from Denver.
And that's
Boulder, coming from
that
Boulder.
That is a lot of noise because Prime ain't shut up since he stepped foot on the field in Tallahassee. He ain't stopped talking yet.
He ain't stopped since '85. When that man created Neon Dion in that dorm room, he has not shut up since then.
What's funny about it is he found a way to get an NIL deal before there was NIL deals.
That boy said,
like Prime was getting bread before and legally. Yo, he found loopholes, boy. So he ain't done by a long shot.
Come play spring training ball. So I come to Tallahassee. I can't be on the football team with a scholarship anymore, but I can break off my guys and we gonna party. And dang it, 1985 was 75 grand in Tallahassee with some license plates that say Prime.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm gonna put it to you like this, man. I'm really interested to see what's gonna happen in the draft.
And we're gonna keep
and we'll keep y'all updated. While we're here, man, listen up, y'all. We are everywhere. Everywhere you listen to podcasts, all right? If you listen to audio podcasts, man, first of all, thank you for listening to us. We appreciate y'all. We love everybody out there. If you're following us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok.
We want to TikTok.
But also for all you audio podcast listeners, man, we are everywhere. Make sure that you like and you subscribe to our channels. Share it with a friend. We're just trying to get the word out with what we're doing over here, man. So we do appreciate y'all who've been doing it. And for those of y'all who are just finding us, welcome to Let's Get Canceled podcast. Thank you for being here. It is definitely a party.
Love y'all too.
So that's what that is, man. Every Thursday, a new episode drops on your audio podcast platforms, and also every Wednesday there's a video podcast that pops on YouTube. All right, so check us out. All right, cousin. Yeah, man.
I already know you're trying to send me to hell, man. You're trying to send me to hell.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't like it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take. We're not going to. Okay, go ahead.
One question. Are all of these people dead?
Every one of them.
Okay.
They're all dead.
Okay.
So when you close your eyes tonight, somebody's going to be visiting you. All right. So listen, y'all. This we normally do a one gotta go. I think the last one we did was first albums, right? But we did it by rows, so we had to get rid of 3 albums and that was an interesting show. All right, if you haven't seen it, go back and look at it. But this time, y'all, we are doing vocalists. We're doing real musicians. These are people who are considered the GOAT. Notice I said these, plural, GOAT, singular. You know why? Because I can just say their name without saying their whole name, and you're like, ooh. Because if I say Michael, you go, ooh. If I say Whitney, you go, ooh. And Prince ain't half but one. Ladies and gentlemen, one's got to go. Who leaves? Number 1 at the top of the list is The Voice, Miss Whitney Houston. Number 2, the purple one himself, Prince. And number 3, the king of pop, Mr. Michael Joseph Jackson. So I really want to know who gotta go. One of them gotta go, cuz that means actually, all right, wait, let's do it this way. Which one you want to do? You want to go one, get rid of one, or keep only one and get rid of 2? Which one do you think would be more fun?
We're not getting rid of 2.
We're not getting rid of 2.
We're not getting
rid of 1.
We're only getting one. I'm not getting haunted by 2.
I am willing to bet you that you're about to have a much rougher time with 1 than getting rid of 2. I'll tell you why. If you keep 1, that means over the other 2, it's like, okay, that's your favorite. Oh, but if you get rid of one, that means it's rougher. That's harsher. Like think about it. If you were in a lineup and it's three of y'all, and somebody you said you told somebody, all right, you got to pick one of us, and they pick one person. Well, you and the other nigga go off and be like, hey, oh well, she got a type. Oh, but if you just got to get rid of one, god dang, nigga. I'm the only one who got the balloon popped out of nigga. Goddamn.
And that's where I'm going with this. Like how? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna tell you this right here.
Yeah.
Mike can't go nowhere. He stays.
Cannot.
Mike cannot leave.
Okay.
So now it's a toss up between
Prince,
and Whit.
Right. Now keep in mind, if that person goes, everything they've done goes with them.
You know what?
So if Whitney goes, there's no more bodyguard.
There's no okay. Whitney doesn't. Prince leaves because here's my reasoning. Because I know how you are, and you are never standing in for the black women. And I'm gonna stand up for the black woman and say Whitney cannot go, and that's my reason. Because I'm gonna support the black woman.
You are gonna stop doing it.
I love y'all.
You gonna fuck around and get me shot. Listen. Anytime this nigga gets in a tough spot, he says, I hate black women. And he moves on. This is terrible. This is terrible.
So now you tell me why the black woman has to go then.
I didn't say she had to go.
The look on your face when I said Prince could leave so she could stay, and you gave that look.
You said it so confidently, like, of course it's Prince. You are drunk, nigga.
Yes, I definitely was confident in my pick because I am confidently standing with the black woman.
So you mean to tell me that we got to get rid of When Doves Cry?
It's better than getting rid of I Want to Dance with Somebody.
Not a chance. All right. See, if you go here, hold on.
Track for track. You going track for track?
I'm about to.
Let me get my pull up. Let me get my pull ups.
Look here, I'm a. Yeah.
You go with Prince. I'm gonna go with Whitney.
I got both of them, nigga. I don't need you. Watch this here. Hold on, nigga. Hold on. So we gonna do, yeah. So, all right. So I Will Always Love You. I Want to Dance with Somebody. I Have Nothing. The Greatest Love of All. That one would hurt me the most.
Great, bro. Okay. Growing up at every talent show ever, every chick. But I ain't gonna even say every chick. Everybody gave their interpolation of the greatest love of all because everybody believed that children were the future. Now look at them.
Right. They just us. They just us.
Right. Look at us now. Why does she believe in us, nigga? Why does she believe?
I was 4 when she brought that out, so she was talking specifically about me.
Y'all niggas. And look at us now, Whitney. I'm sorry,
just
we let you down, baby. We let her down. We let McGruff the crime dog down. We left the Dare dog down. We let all them niggas down,
bro. I can't get rid of Prince, bro. I can't get rid of Prince.
I'm not getting rid of the greatest voice of my generation. I am not.
So why did we save Michael?
Because Michael's Michael.
Because Michael's Michael.
Because Michael's got the Jackson 5 days. He's got the solo days. He's got the brand new nose days. He's got the I Can Just Dance days. Like Mike's got so many different iterations of himself that you can pick one, and he's probably going to still be that guy. Michael Jackson I have never seen on video or anywhere else where a man comes out of a floor, stands there, breathes, and about 15 bitches fall the fuck out. Never seen it before.
You know when I saw it? When Prince did it? Nigga, Prince would walk on the stage and bitches was falling from ceilings, nigga. Like that bitch wasn't even in here. How she got in here?
and niggas fell the fuck out from Prince too. Because Prince gave y'all niggas a chance to be gay. He gave y'all a chance to look at a man's ass and be like, you know what? It ain't that bad. It's not that bad. Prince was the first androgynous nigga. He was like Boy George for Negroes. That's why Prince gave y'all a chance to be gay and be like, nah, he just makes good music. Prince gave y'all a chance. When that nigga came out there with the assless chaps and was cool, niggas was okay with that.
Now let me wait. This is hey. What Eddie Murphy said in life, nigga, that's strike two, nigga. That's strike two. First, I hate black women. Now I only like Prince.
Now you like man's butt. Now you like man's butt.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. So what Whitney Houston album was better than a Prince album? Like what Whitney Houston album is better than When Doves
Whitney
Cry?
Houston. Whitney Houston's album, the first album, Whitney.
You're
that
nuts.
shit was bomb as
You're
hell.
nuts.
Nigga,
it's better than When Doves Cry?
The Waiting to Exhale soundtrack was basically a Whitney's album, and that shit right there was fire.
It was.
And
but it wasn't better than When Doves Cry.
You crazy shit. Nigga, even the movie was better than dang on Purple Rain and all that bullshit.
Yeah, it was. Hey, listen, I did not like Purple Rain was a horrible. I'm saying When Doves Cry. Purple Rain is the album. My fault, y'all. But
we got you. I'm with you.
Purple Rain is quite possibly one of the greatest, if not, it's definitely top 5 greatest complete albums of all time, bro.
Whitney is an all-time great album.
It is, but it ain't up there on the same level.
But her voice is. Her singing ability is, and that's why she can't go anywhere, because she's better. She's better. Now if you want,
whoa, she's what?
She's better. Now, if you want to go around,
she's a better artist than Prince.
If you want to go around there and let him,
she's a better artist than Prince.
If you want to go let him play the bongos and shit, yeah, go for it. But as far as Whitney standing toe to toe, singing a song, she wiping all them niggas out. Actually, she wiping Mike the fuck out too. If we gonna be real about it, if we talk about just, we talking about just microphone standing still.
Okay, yeah.
And that's why she can't go, and that's why she can't go nowhere. Because I don't give a damn. I can get me another musician. I can't get nobody that's gonna stand 10 toes down and just give me the goodness. She wiping both of them.
And to keep Whitney, you gotta have a team.
No, I don't. I gotta have a microphone.
No, you don't, because she ain't got nothing to say. She don't write shit.
Nigga, she can hum the ABCs, nigga. That motherfucker.
Not for 3 albums, she can't. Not for 3 albums, she can't.
You're crazy. She can say the first 10, and then she can say the next 10, then she can say the last 6. Nigga, I'm buying all of them.
Let me ask you a question. Since the Whitney album is better than the Purple Rain, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
What songs on Whitney is better?
Let me go look right now, because there's a Whitney Houston. There's a couple of them, right?
There's a Whitney. The Whitney album is the first one that you're talking about.
Yes, that's the first album. Let me go check my Whitney album, that very first one. And then there's a Whitney Houston album also, right? Just to make sure I'm
I think so. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, because I'm Your Baby Tonight was 1980. That was 19.
I'm your baby tonight.
That I Want to Dance with Somebody.
Yep.
Is that shit?
It is.
Then We Almost Have It All, nigga.
Yep, you're right.
Come on, man. That's better than Purple Rain. That is better than
What?
When Doves Cry. Yes, for sure. Because I have to, because again, you have to listen to it. You're talking about production. I'm talking about listening to this motherfucker sing that song. Better. Where do broken hearts go, nigga? Nigga. Fuck out of here. Don't make me walk out on you. Don't make me walk out on you.
You just named.
Don't make me walk out on you.
You just named 3 tracks.
It wasn't but like 11 of them, and I can dog, if she can sing any of them, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Any
but
of
you
them
just
work.
named 3 tracks. I go down the Purple Rain album, Prince and the Revolution.
None of them
crazy.
None
Computer
of them,
Blue. I would die for you. I gotta go play the night. Darling Nikki. Nigga,
none of
the
them
beautiful
sound
ones when Doves Cry, Purple Rain, bruh. There are no skippable tracks on Purple Rain.
You talk about a popular album versus a better performed album. And
no,
that's what
it's not a better performed album.
Better performance. You're going with popular.
If I said vocalist, I would be all in with you. If I said the best artist on vocals, but the best overall artist. Yes, sir.
Who got to leave? Who got to leave? The nigga who can't sing. That if it was a motherfucking 3 singers, the nigga who can't sing got to go.
But it's not about
she's a black woman.
It's 3 entertainers.
She's a black woman.
You know,
why do you want to get rid of this black woman?
Okay, I'm gonna say it. How about this? She can take her black ass out of here because there's no way in the world Michael Jackson or Prince goes anywhere. Period.
There we go.
Whitney got to go. Bye, Whitney.
Prince is both for you. Okay, he takes up the woman side.
Whitney.
Okay.
Bye, Whitney.
She's going nowhere. She's
Bye,
going nowhere.
Whitney. Bye,
She's
Whitney.
going nowhere.
Whitney can go, and I'm gonna tell you why.
And
See,
she,
this
and
is
she
why I hate your
continues
guts.
to make great
This is why I hate your
music.
guts. This is
She
why I hate your
continue to
guts.
make great music. Don't hate me.
I hate your guts because what you do is you make me throw out people that I love. I love Whitney Houston.
Who picked this list? Who picked this list? How they said on Bad Boys, who picked this dumbass road? Out of all the road in Miami, you run out of it. Who picked this dumbass list?
Yo, what happened was, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, this was almost easy because the original list that I saw, it was like Whitney Houston, Prince, Michael Jackson, and like Mariah Carey or something like that. And I was like, well, this will be a short ass show. Mariah can kick rocks. Mariah can kick rocks without them three, really, honestly. But that's another show. But anyway, what I'm saying is,
hold on. Quick question.
Yes, sir.
Do
Yes, sir.
you think Mariah has been fooling us all these years? Do you think Mariah can really sing? Or do you think what she did on that Christmas, All I Want for Christmas Is You, where she couldn't quite get her vocals together? Do you think that's really her? Or do you think
I think it's really her now.
Okay, so back in the day, though, she was really up there with that extra register that she was hitting.
Yeah, no. She definitely has
whistle.
that whistle note. Like she definitely had that. Like that's not a. I've seen interviews like her in interviews and stuff like being able to hit it a cappella. But y'all got to remember, we're looking at these artists now, and they look like our age. They're not our age, bro. They're like 20 years older than us.
Yeah, that's
you understand what I'm saying?
That's
they just
bad.
got really good doctors and really good makeup artists. So what's happening is we end up going, man, she sounds old.
Right.
Like we grew up in church, nigga. You know, you go to church and then the mother who used to sing and blow the house down, and then she get a microphone in the hand and get to
crackling a little bit.
You be like, wow.
A little crackle.
Yeah, and you be looking forward to it, and then you hear her for real, and you go, oh, wait.
Yeah.
I do the same thing with musicians. Like I remember being a kid and listening to certain musicians, and then I hear them now and go, oh, well, you're just average at best. You know what I'm saying?
Those live performances, when you get to see someone live and you strip down that studio quality and you get to see who they really are, it is a shock. And
which is why I think these three people, Prince, Michael, and Whitney, when you heard them live, they sounded like their albums.
Yes, and you know who else does? And I went and saw her was Anita
Baker.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I've heard. Yeah.
Oh my God. I went to her little concert and I'm sitting there like, she sounds like the album. Like I was in complete awe. Those lower registers when she gets up and I was like, I'm just sitting there looking so stuck. I'm just a little bitch. I was a whole little bitch out there. I couldn't even cheer, Joe. I'm serious. I couldn't even cheer. I'm just like, oh my gosh,
man.
it's so amazing.
Oh, man.
But yeah. But Tech, I'm just gonna say
man.
this before we get out of here, because it's time to go. It's time to go. So I'm just gonna say this to you. I'm gonna say this to you now. I hate that you will never stand up for the black woman in order because you're gonna make me right. Since I'll be right if you were to pick Whitney, you had to go against me. And I just want you to stand up for the black women. You've got black mother, black daughter, black wife, black aunts, black cousins, black niece. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. We love you over here. Let
me tell you what's going to happen, Tom. What's going to happen is that you're going to say this. Somebody's going to see this. And somebody who doesn't know me is going to see this. And they're going to run up on me in public and say something stupid. And then I'm going to be like doing this podcast like BG had to do that guest verse on the album, just like yeah. It's gonna be, you ain't gonna come be locked up, bro, because somebody gonna run up on me thinking it's like, hey nigga, you don't protect black women. Bah! And I'm be like, nigga, oh my God. Anyway, but hey, listen, I love black women. I love black women. I love them all. I love Whitney Houston. Here's the problem. She's not a better all-around artist than Michael Jackson or Prince. Period. And if you search your heart, you'll know this the truth. She could be your favorite singer. She's probably my favorite singer.
She is the greatest voice
not.
of our generation.
She is
the greatest voice of our generation. She can sing gospel music. She can
have her tied with her friend.
Music.
I have her tied with her friend from back in the day.
Which friend?
T.E.C.
T.E.C. That's what I was about to say. T.E.C.
Yes, sir.
CC. Yeah.
Say.
Nah, but
Hey,
yeah.
man.
So hey, yeah. We gonna get into a gospel discussion. We gonna get into a gospel music
You don't want some
discussion.
problems.
Oh boy. Because I was going because that's a little sneak peek. John P. Key or Fred Hammond or Marvin. One.
Which one you gotta go?
One gotta go.
I'll tell you.
Fred going?
Yeah,
Fred
Fred gotta go. Fred gotta go. Nigga, you know, between Marvin Winans and John P. Key, and you want me to get rid of one of them two and keep Fred Hammond?
But Fred though.
And
see, we gonna get into this. We gonna get into this. We gonna get into this. We gonna bring in
everybody
this.
Say bless. Yeah. Hey, cuz, listen, man.
Yo, man.
Apparently, we're never going to agree on entertainment, man, but we ain't been canceled yet.
So we got to do this again next week.
We got to, man, next week. Hey, we love all of y'all, man, for sure.
Love y'all. Like, share, follow, subscribe. We are on all of your streaming platforms where you get all of your other podcasts. So make sure that you follow us. Share with a friend. And we love y'all, and we'll see y'all next week.
Peace. Yo, happy anniversary, Mrs. Tech.
Happy anniversary to Mrs. Tech.
20 years.
Whoa, man.
Yeah. Been a long time. All right, y'all. We'll holler at y'all.